Well, I want to welcome you to our Auto BTC Builder training tonight. My name is James Wiggins. Been able to, earn a lot of Bitcoin with this amazing company. And just want to share a little bit about, for beginners, if you're not familiar with Bitcoin. For me, I remember when I got started, I used to call Bitcoin Bigcoin, Bigcoin. I had a lot of friends that was trying to get me involved back in 2012, 2011, and they'll never work another day in their lives because they got involved as professional network marketers and professional builders. And so I love this company. Number one, I know the owner very well, very transparent. The company's here in the United States of America. They pay their taxes, which is something that is very important as well when you're looking for a company. And we're not an investment group, so we don't do investments here. We don't do, your money is not tripling or anything of the nature. What we do at Auto BTC Builder is we sell education. We sell education on cryptocurrency and Forex. And when you successfully fill a matrix of 6, depending on what level that is, your money triples immediately. It pays right to your wallet, and you can withdraw it, send it to your BitPay, and go to any ATM anywhere in the world or any store that accepts Visa and cash out. So that's just a little bit of what what Auto BTC Builder is about. But let's go ahead and move forward into the presentation. Well, one of the things that we have to be aware of is digital currency is here, and actually it was forced on us. If you sit back and think about the fact that no one really carries cash anymore, you can't even put cash in banks hardly anymore, there is definitely a reason why. To think that this is something new, this is not anything new, it's just been introduced to us slowly, but it's definitely here now, and digital currency is here to stay. Well, some of the financial experts and billionaires are all in when it comes to Bitcoin. Sir Richard Branson, he simply said, I think it's working. There will be other currencies like Bitcoin, which there are, but Bitcoin by far is the grandfather of all cryptocurrencies. Bill Gates, he said Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap transactions really are. And when you think about Bitcoin, understand that you could transact anywhere in the world, anytime, for pennies. Millions of dollars you could transfer to someone overseas, anywhere in the world, for pennies, guys. That's what Bitcoin is all about. And Bernie Bernanke said, virtual currencies may hold long-term purpose, particularly in the innovations and promotions, and definitely moves a lot faster than the banking system. And when you think about the banking system, you got to go in a bank, you got to have someone look at you like you're crazy when you want to withdraw your money. They got to approve your money. And so forth and so forth. So, when you look at Bitcoin and look at cryptocurrency, it's truly leading the way people want to be treated when it comes to their money. Yellen strictly stated that the Fed can't regulate Bitcoin. And who she is she's a Federal Reserve chair, and she's simply saying, hey, we have no control over Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is disrupting the few families that controls the bank. So now you're talking about Bitcoin putting the power back in the people's hands like you and I versus, we have a bad month, a bad week, and some things come through our account and we get charged $35 for them to cover a 35-cent transaction that affects our paycheck. And I don't know if anyone here has experienced that. I know I have experienced that. With Bitcoin, you don't experience that. You have none of those issues. Let's talk about some historical economic disruptions. 1900s, the Industrial Revolution, which we know about. The PC, 1980s, guys. I remember the first PC we had was a Commodore. This thing was this big. I mean, it cost $1 million. So never did we think that computers would be in a phone today. The internet in the 90s. I remember when 1999 going into 2000, Y2K, people were like, it's over. Life is over. We're going to die. We're going to blow up. Why? Because technology has really transformed and shifted the way people do things. The dot-com era, social media of 2004, people truly do not even conversate anymore. Social media has truly transformed and shifted the way people even talk. digital currency of 2010, Bitcoin, the beginning of Bitcoin in 2009, 2010, and look at it now. Right now it's trading over $8,000 per coin. And so Peter Thiel, who's the co-founder of PayPal, he said, I do think Bitcoin is the first of encrypted money that has the potential to do something worldwide, which it is already changing the world. When you look at some of the countries out there, Bitcoin is their currency of choice. Bitcoin has allowed some third world countries to actually start to come out of that status because of the tangibility of Bitcoin and the fact that Bitcoin is traded anywhere in the world, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. People are pumping their fiat currency into Bitcoin. Well, what is Bitcoin? Let's talk a little bit about it. I was introduced in October 2009, and 2010 it hit $1. Guys, so imagine if you just put $100 in Bitcoin back then, you would have 100 Bitcoins. And right now, Bitcoin is about 8,400. So you would roughly have about $840,000? Yeah, $840,000 off of a $100 investment. In 2017, I remember I thought I was filthy rich. Bitcoin had hit a high of 19,800. And remember, digital currency, there is no physical coin. It is all in controlled through the blockchain. And the blockchain is the safest way that information as well now, but Bitcoin is transferred. Oh, let me go back a little bit. One of the biggest things, too, of why Bitcoin is the grandfather of cryptocurrencies and will hit astronomical numbers. We're talking, some economists are saying Bitcoin can hit $1 million in the next 5 years. And again, hey, if you hold 2 to 3 of those, you could be worth $2 to $3 million. And why? Because of the scarcity of Bitcoin. Only 21 million can be mined or created, and already we're over 18 million. So about 3 million more Bitcoins, and that's about it. Well, let's talk a little bit about AutoBTC and how AutoBTC work. We are an educational platform. And when you get started here at AutoBTC, it's Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. So whoever showed you this video, they would either A, have to show you how to get Bitcoin. You can purchase it through Coinbase. You can purchase it through actually Cash App now. You can actually also get with whoever invited you here, and we can help you get started. And AutoBTC just started something amazing. It's called the feeder level, where it's only cost 0.0056 in BTC to start, guys. And that is an amazing thing. So we're talking less than $50 right now, and you can actually start and be on your way to earning up to 12.15 in Bitcoin, which is $100,000 US. Well, our level one, so either A, you can surpass that feeder level, or you can just get started here at our level one. But when our feeder level, when you get started, it's 0.0056, and when you introduce two to the education, you earn what's called a cycle bonus, and that cycle bonus is triple of whatever you get started. So if you was to do that successfully, you would earn 0.0167, which is enough to open up your level 2 of training, and that training is understanding Bitcoin. Okay, level 2, which is 0.05. And again, when those people either follow you into that matrix, or 6 people you introduce, get started, or you're to introduce to, and that level, you now earn 0.05 Bitcoin, which is about $400 US. You can either cash out, or you can move on to level 2. Now, once you open up a matrix, that matrix is open forever. So you never have to worry about that buy-in or coming out of your pocket ever again here at AutoBTC Builder. It's just a one-time 0.0056 in Bitcoin, and you're rocking and rolling. Level 3 is 0.15 in Bitcoin, which is about $1,200 US, and that's wealth creations. This talks a little bit about several different parts of wealth creation. Different courses, etc. here at AutoBTC Builder. Level 4 is Forex trading. That's 0.45 in Bitcoin, about $4,000. And again, when you cycle from each of these levels, that opens up if you decide to move to the next level, that opens up that level of education. But now you earning on that level as well every time it cycles. Level 5 1.35 in Bitcoin, which is roughly about $12,000. The trading system, level 6, 4.05 in Bitcoin. Bitcoin and Forex platforms, signal trading. So, and what happens here again, if as you cycle, you earn, and again, you're tripling. If you was to go through our whole entire matrix here, U plus 2, then plus 2, and it's constantly feeding through, you would earn on your last level 12.15 in Bitcoin, which right now is about $98,000 US. Okay, so Bitcoin 2.0, more ways to earn Bitcoin, and that's what you've been hearing about. Soon it will be, it's already publicly traded, but now the market is really starting to pump into it. Exchanges are opening up daily, and there's many more millionaires being created through Bitcoin. Now, here's an example of what your back office looks like. So when you get started here at Auto BTC Builder, and we fund your account, this will be you. Now, either A, whoever your sponsor is, spillover can happen when they're sponsoring someone and they fall into these positions here. But when you successfully sponsor one on your left, one on your right, and you teach them to do the same thing, you now earn what's called a cycle bonus. So either A, immediately you'll earn, when you're looking here, on the other side, you see that 0.015, immediately you will earn that 0.05, where either A, you can cash out, which is $400 US, or you can take that first bonus and open up your level 2 of trading. Now, when these people here cycle, they not only follow you back into your level 1. So let's say you have number 1 here, number 2 here, and they do the same thing. They're bringing in one on their left, one on their right. They duplicate it, and then their 2 duplicate it. They now cycle, and they'll follow you back here and refill in your matrix. And when all of them cycle, you will cycle again. And that happens on level 1, level 2, all the way down here to level 6, where you can earn, again, 12.15 Bitcoin, guys. So what you're looking at here, it's just money starting to happen. So let's base this on Bitcoin being $1,500, okay? So on level 1 here, you introduce 2, they introduce 2, you're gonna earn, if Bitcoin's worth 15,000, you would earn 0.05 in Bitcoin, which is equivalent to $750, right? Now you can take that 0.05, open up your level 2 of education, and duplicate and do the same thing. And when you cycle there, you're going to earn 0.15 in Bitcoin, which is $2,250. When you cycle there, you'll open up level 3. Once you cycle there, you'll earn 0.45 in Bitcoin. And again, this is based on Bitcoin being at 15,000. You're going to earn 6,750. Bitcoin here, level 4, you'll earn 1.35 in BTC, 20,250. Level 5, 4.05, 6,000. And level 6, 12.15 Bitcoin, you would earn $182,250. And this is, again, based on the value of Bitcoin being at 15,000. Right now, we know it's about $8,000. So literally half of that. But again, you got started with the feeder level of 0.0056 and BTC. Now, what I also want to share with you is how many blockchain wallet users there are now. We're talking January of 2019. We're close to 40 million wallet holders. Now, one of the other things that I wanted to share with you that really excited me and really got me into cryptocurrency coming out of the banking industry is understanding infrastructure. And when I seen that there were more Bitcoin ATMs now than cash ATMs, and they're being integrated into cash ATMs, I realized that we are on to something. And and this is kind of what they look like. They are everywhere. If you go to your phone and type in Bitcoin ATMs near me, you will see them everywhere where you can purchase Bitcoin and redeem Bitcoin. So you kind of can take a look at those. So, it's really up to you. Very simple program. People are earning money every single day, and it's time for you to cycle, guys. So what I recommend, step 1, get with whoever invited you, and let's get you some Bitcoin, and let's get you started. Step 2, let's get that list out. Let's invite 20 or 30 or 40 people to watch this video, and you follow up with them and simply ask them, hey, you're in or you're out. You're in or you're out. $50 right now is the price of a Chick-fil-A meal for 4. And you can earn up to $100,000 US, but you gotta work the system. We also have tons of training in our groups. So get back to whoever invited you, get your questions answered, and look forward to you joining the 2x2 crew. Have a good one. Bye-bye now.